With McNeese State's Ricky Ramirez, and Ricky, you are a prototypical leadoff hitter. You have been for the majority of your career. When did you realize the first time that you fit this role?
I guess once I realized, and I mean it takes a lot of work too, but once I realized that I was a player that could put the ball in play and move the ball around the field, and I mean I could sometimes drive the ball out of the park, and I mean that helps as a leadoff hitter too. But that's one of the things I take a good approach to the plate that I put the ball in play a lot.
Ricky, what is one thing when you start off a game, the mindset for a hitter that begins a contest to try and jumpstart the offense? What are you thinking about?
Sort of, a lot of coaches say it, and you know, for the leadoff guy, if the leadoff guy goes, then the whole team goes. So I kind of take that mindset, and usually, you know, you get that first guy on, it could be, you could put a lot of damage on you in the first inning.
Ricky, you have some sneaky power to your swing. You're only 5'9", but as a leadoff man with the potential to hit the ball in the gap and over the fence, and also utilize your speed, do you think that creates an interesting dynamic for yourself now in the 2 spot with the Rocks this season?
Yeah, because you know, if TJ gets on, and you know, a lot of times he'll drop down a bunt, and I'm not going to do the same, but I can take a pitch or two and, you know, let him get to second, you know, still in that bag, and then I can drive him in from there.
Ricky Ramirez from McNeese State. You think you could take your leadoff skills to the plate right now?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. So, Ricky, get in your stance, the one that you now use with the St. Cloud Rocks, and there are a couple of types of bunting, obviously. The first one I want to discuss is bunting for a base hit. So, what do you do with your hands? It's obviously a late show with the bunt because you don't want to give it away. So break down when the pitcher's on the mound and you're about to go and lay down a drag bunt.
Yeah, I mean, you want to stay in your regular stance, and the most crucial part about this, you have to throw them off guard. You know, you want to peek at third baseman and see if he's playing up. If he's playing on the grass, then you might not have it, and you just wait for another pitch. But if he's playing back, you kind of creep up in the box, and then you drop it late, and your hands are just somewhere around here, and you make sure you're pointing the knob to the first base. If you have a guy in first, you're gonna want to put it down on first base because he's covering. He's gonna have to try to make that play. And then if there's a guy in second, you want the third baseman to make that play. And it's the same. I mean, you want to stand in the middle of the home plate, and you want to square a lot earlier. And basically, it's just the same. You want to move the handle like that.
No. Ricky, I gotta say that was pretty good, man. Thank you for learning and teaching us how to bunt.
No problem. Hey, anytime.
This is McNeese State's Ricky Ramirez on our edition of Rocks Learning How to Bunt the Baseball.